Yo, yo, yo! What up? This is Skoozi, and I'm back with a brand new episode from the Lionheart server. I'm excited, guys. Look what has happened in the Dominion. You ready? You ready for this? Boom! Pyramid. It's huge. It's a big old pyramid. We got this lovely little walled section that kind of breaks up the shape a little bit, and I think is really cool. And also, on the sides, you can see a little bit of damage to the pyramid, like this right here. And on the other side here, there's some. It looks really cool. It's like the outside of the pyramid is eroded away over time, and then the prismarine interior is showing through. Yeah, that's right. I said prismarine. Prismarine is one of the accent colors that we're using in the Dominion because it looks really good next to the red sandstone, as you can see. Yeah, that's a good mix. So yeah, that's what Vitigarvy has been working on here in the Dominion, and our job for this little project here is to put in a villager breeder. Sorry, a trading hall, a villager trading hall. The breeder we're actually going to put over here in our base somewhere in one of these two books that I'm standing on top of. So, and I also want to put a carrot farm in here so that I can automatically feed the villagers. That way, if anybody's in the Dominion there, they will be producing new villagers because this will be loaded and the carrot farm will be feeding the villagers. So they will be willing to breed, which I think will be pretty fantastic. We'll have like a little failsafe in there so that they can't overpopulate the place, but that way there'll be no shortage of villagers and we can make sure we get all the enchantments that we need over there and have good farmers and all that stuff. Now, what I want to do is have the output from the villager breeder come out through the mouth of a serpent, because we've kind of come to the official decision that this temple here will be a temple to the worship of serpents, and we've got a little tester there for a serpent style statue. You get the head, and then obviously it curls down and there's a tail and all that good stuff. So I'm going to tie my build into the Dominion because it's so very close. It's like basically right in the center of it. And so I think it should kind of match thematically. So we're going to have a serpent here. The tail will be kind of right around here. And then it's going to come around and wrap around the front of this island and go up over our door into our base. It's going to go up above that. I'll show you here. Up here, up right to this corner, and then come around like this. And then he's going to dip back down and then kind of stand up a little bit and have his like head facing us with his mouth open. And that's where I want the villagers to pop out of. And then I don't know if we'll have like an elevated waterway to get them across there, or if I'm going to just drop them into a hole and do it underneath. But yeah, one way or the other, I'm going to have the serpent spit out the villagers and then send them on their way to the trading hall. So that'd be pretty cool. But what it's going to require me to do is build a whole ton of snake. I've worked on this for like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I've only made it maybe, I want to say I'm almost at the halfway point around the island. And then I have to go all the way around the island basically a second time. Work out how I'm going to do the sections where he changes from being on the ground to elevating, so I got to do the curve there, which you know, is kind of tricky in Minecraft. And yeah, so it's going to be quite a while it's going to take me to do this, so I'm going to work on it off camera, and hopefully I save enough time where we can come back and do something a little fun. But yeah, I'll see ya in a second. Okay, so it's the next day for me now, and I have a bit of an embarrassing story. So I worked on the snake quite a bit yesterday. You can see some of it here, and I'm going to show you that in a second. And then I needed a break from it, so I decided that today I was going to do something a little different. I know we have to go out to the winter build area that Shorty set up and vote for who we think should win. So we're going to do that in a minute. But while I was trying to think of something else, there's a place that I want to build something, but I haven't quite decided what I want to build. So while I was thinking about that, I figured, you know what, I'm going to go up on the roof and around the bottom edge of the snake where this stair meets the book. I couldn't put a carpet down because obviously they occupy the same block. So I was going to replace all the stone brick slabs with the proper color wool so that you don't notice the edge and everything. So I come out here and I'm flying up like this, and somehow I don't notice any of this terracotta sticking out here. I don't notice any of this somehow. I fly around to this corner, don't notice any of this stuff at all. So I come and I land down here, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't remember actually putting anything on this book. I remember thinking that I was going to put stuff on this book, but I don't think I've done it yet. That's weird. So anyways, I'm going and I'm replacing all of these carpets here. And I'm like, oh, I'm out of wool. So I go and get more, fly back up here. Still don't notice any of this terracotta somehow. I'm working in and around it. I'm replacing like all of this here where you can see the edge between the carpet and this. This has all been replaced while this is here. And I honestly did not notice it. I don't know if I need another coffee or what the deal is. And I get around here, still don't notice it. I go back down to get wool one more time. And then that's the time when I fly back up and realize, wait a minute, I've been pranked. So let me just see if I can get a good view of this here. So this, from the best of my guesses, is a bookworm. It looks like a worm. It's got glasses like you would imagine someone who is called a bookworm would have. Cute, derpy little smile. He's worming his way through the book. And then I think about it and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's an R and an M. And then I was like, I bet you on the other side I'll find W and O. And sure enough, W, O. So this is indeed a bookworm. And now, currently, Mr. Funky and Ike are online. And I don't know if it was one of them pranking me. I don't know if they were like here building this when I logged in, because all of the scaffolding blocks are still here. So I don't know if I like kind of caught them off guard and they kind of abandoned it. Part of me, like, to make myself feel a little bit better, wants to think that they were building this when I was downstairs getting more wool, and that's why I didn't notice it, not because I'm just blind. But I don't know. I think this may have been here the whole time. But yeah, I just want you to kind of get a sense of how incredibly difficult it would be to not see this, and how I managed to somehow not see this. So, full disclosure here on this channel, we're not hiding anything to try to make ourselves look better. Oh my. So yeah, that's the bookworm, because I'm wrapping my book with a snake and then the worms all over the snake. Yeah, so I might go around here and clean up these scaffolding blocks, and then I might leave the worm up for a little while. But I do need to try to figure out who did this, because if it's somebody that's retaliating against me for pranking them, well, I guess then that's deserved, right? But if this is somebody who I haven't pranked and they're pranking me, then I need to enact vengeance. I have to come back and get them back. And also, I wonder what they did with my carpets. Did they steal my carpets? Not that it matters. I have many more. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit, take a look around and see if I can find any indication of who this was. And then we'll go out and check out the winter build area and cast our vote for who we think should win. Back in a second. All right, here we are out at the winter themed build area. Vote here. So somebody's voted for Infamous. Sorry, I shouldn't have showed you that. We're going to grab a piece of paper. We have an anvil here that we can use to name it. Let's go take another look at everybody's builds. So here we have Nina's build, and this is a couple getting ready to kiss underneath the mistletoe. I like it. I'm assuming, and maybe I shouldn't, but this is the female from the longer haircut, and this shorter haircut maybe is the dude. Or, who knows? Maybe it's two dudes, one with long hair, one with short hair. Either way, they're in love and getting ready to kiss under the mistletoe. It's very Christmassy. It's wintry. I like it. Here we have the Stans. The Stans Snowmans. I like it. He's got a big pumpkin head, a nice scarf. I mean, I could really go for one of these red and green striped scarves. I like his arms. Pretty good. What do we have here? This is Infamous. Infamous has built a little gingerbread house. Very nice. Quartz floor. Ooh, fancy. But there's none here under the door. Oh well. I like it. We got candy canes, frosting on the roof. Let's see, is there anything to see around back? I don't know if we're supposed to be getting into the plots and looking around, but I'm going to. Yes, very nice, very nice. Brown concrete actually makes a very good looking gingerbread house. Oh no, I've fallen down. Oh, this is bad because I didn't bring any ender pearls. All right, what do we have over here now? Ooh, this is a nice plot. Whose is this? Haha, just kidding. Next up, we got AZ Badfish. Yep, this is his cozy Christmas living room set. The tree with the presents in the corner, this really awesome looking fireplace. It's beefy. But my favorite part is definitely the hot chocolate. He's got milk here for you. He's got cocoa beans. He's got sugar. And there's a fire. You can go ahead and brew yourself a nice hot chocolate and look out the window at his little golem. It's great. I don't know if we can count this, though. It's outside of the plot. But, yeah, it's there. It's there. It's got an impact on me either way. Also like this decoration at the top of there instead of putting on like a roof or a ceiling and enclosing this space. I think that's a good touch. And then he's got some glass up there that is to keep the snow from landing on the living room, which is really good attention to detail. Very nice, very nice. Ike is, I like this big derpy Santa. He's also a little shifty-eyed, like he doesn't trust the golem over there. I don't blame you, Santa. But this is nice. There's a good texture here with the red concrete powder and the white wool. They both really do good. This looks like fuzzy material and this looks like a beard, so good job with that. I like it, Ike. Whose is this? Kemet. So Kemet has built an igloo. Okay, I think we'll go inside and check out the interior. Nice and cozy. It's got a bed. It's got a furnace. It's got everything you could possibly want. Look at this little fridge. Amazing. And this is cool. I've never seen this before. He's got snow layers on top of trapdoors, and it's making like a nice little like counter area. That is cool. Oh, there's a downstairs too, just like the real vanilla ones. Okay, okay. Wow. What's going on down here? All right, all right. I like the basement. I think it'd be really cool if there was something surprising down here, but nonetheless, I love this idea, this downstairs to the igloo. It's great. All right, let's get up here. Across the way here, we have little Shorty. You know, she set up the whole build area, and she's built a nice icy tree in a nice snowy field. Nothing says winter like what looks like the coldest tree. Poor tree. All right, what do we got over here? Oh, this is awesome. Black Smoke made this. This is so good. It's like a big mug of cocoa. Can we get up here and see what's on the inside? Is there cocoa? Look at that! Floating marshmallows! Oh my god. That's amazing. I hope I'm not spoiling this. I don't think I've seen this in his video. I might have missed it, but this is really cool. Marshmallows floating in cocoa. And I think the string is here to prevent mobs from spawning. I'm not sure that works, though. I don't think that works. I think it did at one point, but now I think they can still spawn on string. But anyways, this is an amazing little mug of cocoa. I like that a lot. And then here we have generic Christmas spruce tree, brought to you by Mr. Funky. I like it. This is not to be confused with any regular Christmas tree. I guess this is a, well, I guess you could confuse. It's generic Christmas spruce tree. I don't know. I like it. It's very tall. It's well decorated. The glowstone star. It's not quite as impressive as the one we have at the Christmas Village, but it's good. It's good. And then of course, if you watch my videos, you saw the one that we built here. So, I really like this one. I really do. I think you could use some quartz stairs here and here to kind of round the mug out, the handle out a bit. But the quartz doesn't really go with white concrete, so maybe that's not a good idea. But anyways, this one I really, really like. I also really like this one here by AZ Badfish. and I do like Santa a lot. But unfortunately, I think, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for those builds, I think there's only one that we can actually vote for as part of our campaign here to support stands. We're gonna, yeah, it's happening. Boom. Yep, that's right. Derpy Snow Golem, you are the one for me. So I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote like so. And yeah, thank you for putting this together, Shorty. This was fun. It's always good to get everybody in the same area building stuff. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this area. And I think pretty soon all the votes should be cast, and probably not this video, but maybe in the next video, we'll be able to come back and hopefully tell you that our man Stans won. Anyways, I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so we're back at base, and I did find this. And I was like, why would I keep random assortment of carpets in this chest? Then it hit me. These are the ones from the roof. So whoever it was did not steal my carpets. I apologize for that. Yeah, they definitely stashed them down there in my base. But I still have yet to be able to locate a sign or any sort of indication of who this was. And I think that there wasn't one left, but at the same time, I can't say that because I'm pretty unobservant today, apparently. One thing I did observe though is this. Holy, is this looking amazing? I was watching a bit of Garvia's stream last night, and he was doing this edging here. Yeah, and I kind of mentioned that the trim looks like the body of the serpent, and I don't know if anybody kind of got an idea of what I was trying to imply, but like if this is the head of the serpent, and then he comes and wraps around the edge of the building all the way down, you know what I mean? With, I guess, like a head at either end, but it's a statue. It doesn't have to make that much sense, right? But yeah, this is looking fantastic. All the damage and the prismarine showing through looks really cool. Really cool. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome work. Anyways, yeah, go check out his videos, and I think he does like a replay of the stream, so all the work that he did in the hour or so that he streamed, he'll condense down into like a short time lapse, and you can watch him just build that. So those are pretty cool. That's a really neat idea that he does that. So yeah, go check that out. And then for my serpent here that I'm working on, I'm not sure about this. Like I know that it needs to have this pattern. Oh, amazing. It needs to have the pattern, but I'm not sure about the concrete. The concrete is really flat, and every other block that I've used here, I've tried to use like a texture to give it look like scales. So these kind of look like scales. This little wither chiseled red sandstone. These definitely look like scales. And then on the top, at great expense, I've used predominantly upside down stairs because they have this kind of scaly texture on the bottom. So my question is, do I switch this to something else that has a bunch of texture? I was thinking obsidian might look nice, or do we change the color too, and do I use nether brick? Now, I'm not 100% sure how well the nether brick would look up against this black concrete, but I think texture-wise it would be an improvement. So what I'm going to need from you is a few ideas. If you could go down to the comment section and just kind of leave me a little message about what you think would be a good replacement for the black concrete. That'd be super. And then off camera in between episodes, I'm going to continue to grind away on this because I have most of the straight sections, well, not straight, but level sections done. And it's just a matter of coming down this way now with the body leading towards the head, which would be right around here we discussed, and also the section that goes up. I've started it here, but there's still quite a bit of elevation to make up. So those parts are going to be a little frustrating, so I'm going to do them off camera in between episodes when I have the patience to do so. And yeah, so I mean, we'll just finish this up and hopefully we'll have more to show you next episode. But if not, it's coming soon. So yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to get some more coffee, wake up, and hopefully be a little more observant of the world around me. Wow, I can't believe that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me discover this prank for the second time. Yeah, I would have definitely liked to film my original reaction, but like I said, it didn't exist because I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah. If you know who did this, by the way, let me know. Let me know. I have a feeling it may have happened on a stream that was going on last night, but I can't be sure. But yeah, we definitely need to get back whoever did this to us, because retaliation pranks are the best pranks, right? That's going to be it for me today, folks. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, go down and thumb wrestle that like button to show your support. Subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure you go and check out the Lionheart Discord. That link is down in my description as well. There's a lot of cool people on there, and not just the server members. Our community is great. There's a lot of funny, helpful people. So yeah, if you're looking for a community to join, may I suggest that one. And until next time, this is Skoozi, and I'm saying peace!